breaking news coming in from the Kanpur Lamborghini crash case. The accused son of the tobacco baron Shivam Mishra has now been arrested. The court declined to accept the surrender of the driver Mohan and has sought a detailed report from the police. Mohan, speaking to reporters outside the court, claimed he was behind the wheel when Shivam Mishra, son of tobacco baron KK Mishra, suffered a sudden seizure, causing him to lose control of the luxury car. Mohan said that he was driving when the accident happened. He had a seizure and tried to hold him with one hand. The car hit a three-wheeler, climbed the divider and stopped. He added that the vehicle's automatic locking system prevented him from stepping out immediately and that he later shifted Shivam to the driver's seat before exiting.
ये गाड़ी जब तुम चला रहे थे तुम्हारे मालिक बगल में बैठे थे क्या? क्या हो गया था उनको?
दौड़ा पड़ गया।
दौड़ा पड़ गया था। तुम्हें कैसे पता चला कि उनको दौड़ा पड़ा?
एकदम से उनके हाथ पैर वगैरह कांपने लग गया और ये मेरी तरफ गिर गए थे, बेहोश होके मेरे ऊपर गिर गए।
हाँ, तो तुमने पहले फिर जब उनको दौड़ा पड़ा तुमको कैसे पता चला और तुमने किसको बुलाया?
नहीं, मैंने किसको भी नहीं बुलाया। वो पीछे जो गाड़ी आई
फिर उनको कहाँ ले गए?
ये नहीं पता।
इस गाड़ी की शीशा तोड़ने किसने निकाला था?
बाउंसर ने
निकाला। तो आप कहाँ था उस टाइम?
उनको एकदम से दरवाजा उन्होंने खोले, मैं नीचे की तरफ आ गया।
गाड़ी शीशा किस तरफ था?
राइट साइड का।
साइड बताइए किस तरफ का?
राइट साइड का।
ड्राइवर साइड का बताओ।
जो इस मुकदमे का वादी है उसका जो समझौतानामा है वो समझौतानामा भी कोर्ट ने प्रस्तुत किया है, जिसमें कि इंजर्ड जो कंप्लेनेंट है उसने इस बात की शिनाख्त की कि इस गाड़ी को मोहनलाल ही चला रहा था। न्यायालय के सामने इस आशय का मोहनलाल का शपथ पत्र भी दिया गया। न्यायालय ने सारे बिंदुओं पर सुनवाई के बाद में आदेश को सुरक्षित रख लिया है। आदेश का प्रतीक्षा कीजिए।
कितनी देर में आ जाएगा?
अब ये तो साहब ही बता सकते हैं कि वो कितनी देर में आदेश करेंगे। मैं भी प्रतीक्षा कर रहा हूँ, आप लोग भी प्रतीक्षा कीजिए।
देखिए, सूचना प्राप्त हुई थी कि वो कानपुर आया हुआ है। इस सूचना के आधार पर हमारी टीमों ने कार्रवाई करते हुए उसको गिरफ्तार किया और गिरफ्तार करके माननीय न्यायालय में प्रस्तुत किया गया है।
कितनी टीमें लगी थी इसमें?
5 टीमें गठित की गई थी। उन टीमों ने प्रयास करके गिरफ्तारी कर ली।
क्या कुछ बताया?
देखिए, पुलिस की कार्रवाई में विवेचना में समग्र तथ्य प्रकाश में आ चुके हैं कि एक्सीडेंट के वक्त शिवम मिश्रा ही गाड़ी चला रहा था और उसमें आवश्यक अग्रिम कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
Has been arrested in the Kanpur crash case, and he has been arrested after 4 days. Now, several claims were made by the family members of Shivam Mishra. Shivam Mishra, the son of tobacco businessman KK Mishra, was arrested this morning from Kanpur 5 days after his speeding Lamborghini crashed into pedestrians and multiple vehicles in the city, and the arrest caps 3 days of confusion and contradictory claims over who was operating the vehicle. Viewers, the first visual of Shivam Mishra after his arrest have emerged, and the video shows him at a hospital under police custody, making his first public appearance since the accident. Now in the footage, viewers, police officials can be seen holding and assisting him as he walks through the hospital premises, and the video has now gone viral. And according to the Kanpur police, Mishra's medical tests were conducted after his arrest, and he was produced in a local court today. And DCP Central Kanpur Atul Kumar Srivastava said that they had got this information that Shivam Mishra is in Kanpur and 5 teams were formed, and they have arrested him, and he has been presented in court. And in the investigation, it has been found that during the accident, Shivam Mishra was driving the car. Now, viewers, the incident happened in an upscale part of Kanpur on Sunday afternoon, leaving at least 6 people injured and triggering a major controversy. Viewers, footage emerged 24 hours after the crash, showing a bouncer pulling Shivam Mishra out of the driver's seat of the Lamborghini. Locals can be heard in the background urging people to record videos. Now, viewers, a fresh twist in this case emerged after Shivam Mishra's lawyer Narendra Kumar Yadav claimed that the permanent driver of the luxury car has taken full responsibility for the accident.
जो भी आदेश होगा वो आपके सामने होगा।
जो लगातार जिस तरह से कल आप मोहन यादव आए, मोहन यादव की बता दिया कोर्ट ने कि भाई वो इसमें एक्यूज ही नहीं है, और अब जिस तरह से पुलिस शिवम मिश्रा को लाई, क्या लगता है शिवम मिश्रा की बेल होगी?
तजुर्बे की बात तो अलग है। हमारा काम है अपना पक्ष माननीय न्यायालय के सामने रखना। माननीय न्यायालय उसमें क्या आदेश करते हैं वो बात का विषय जो भी आदेश होगा वो आपके सामने होगा।
आपको क्या लगता है कितना समय लगेगा इस कोर्ट प्रोसीडिंग में?
मेरे ख्याल से 2-2.5 घंटे हो जाना चाहिए।
2-2.5 घंटे हो जाएगा।
हाँ।
अच्छा, एक लास्ट कुछ शिवम से अंदर बात है, शिवम को लाइक आवाज से गिरफ्तार किया है या
पुलिस ने अरेस्टिंग की है। अब वो कहाँ से लेकर के आए हैं, मेरी जहाँ तक जानकारी को एम्बुलेंस से अपने निवास स्थान को जा रहे थे।
शिवम की तबीयत खराब थी, दिल्ली में एडमिट।
जी बिल्कुल तबीयत खराब थी।
अगर दिल्ली से लाए तो
ये पुलिस, क्योंकि पुलिस ने अरेस्टिंग की है, ये जानकारी हमें नहीं कि पुलिस ने कहाँ से अरेस्ट किया है। अभी हमने, क्योंकि माननीय न्यायालय के सामने सरेंडर प्रार्थना पत्र दे दिया हुआ है, उसमें अभी सुनवाई हो जाने दीजिए, देखते हैं। सरेंडर प्रार्थना पत्र दिया हुआ है। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Well, viewers, you were hearing the lawyer. They say that they have submitted a surrender plea in front of the local court in Kanpur, and Mohan's lawyer moved a surrender application before the court, and he appeared on Wednesday to formally surrender. However, the police in their report did not name him as an accused, and taking note of the police stand, the court refused to accept Mohan's surrender and sought a detailed report from the local police station. Now, viewers, despite the claim, police said that the evidence clearly point at Shivam. The police commissioner said that CCTV footage, eyewitnesses' accounts and other material show Shivam was driving when the Lamborghini rammed into the people and vehicles. And senior officials also cited videos allegedly showing bystanders pulling a man believed to be Shivam from the driver's seat immediately after the crash. Now, viewers, the FIR that was registered against an unidentified driver but was later amended to name Shivam as the accused, and the supercar has been seized for forensic examination. Viewers, the defense also claimed that the complainant no longer wants to pursue the case. Shivam's lawyer said that Tawfiq had reached a mutual settlement and did not wish to initiate legal action. He further alleged that Mohan was driving and paid compensation for the victim's medical treatment and losses. Viewers, sources also claim that Tawfiq was called to the police station on the day of the crash itself, where a written settlement was signed in the presence of then station house officer, and the SHO was later removed from charge and sent to lines. Well, viewers, let's cut across to Kiran Bedi, former IPS, who had an exclusive conversation with News9 on the arrest of Shivam Mishra.
Kiran Bedi, you have known this particular story, the Lamborghini accident that's happened in Kanpur. There was initial delay with regard to naming a person in that FIR, and later, after a lot of hue and cry, the person's name was included. And after 3 to 4 days, the arrest has taken place. How do you, in fact, see this entire procedure? Is it according to procedure or procedural lapses that we are seeing?
Yes, police will have to do a lot of explaining. The area SHO, the investigating officer, shall have to do, unfortunately, avoidable explaining. Had they done this right away on FIR as it is, as they saw the incident, I think it would have protected, and it would have been just both for victim if he was innocent, but also good for prosecution to prove. So it would have worked both ways. So I think defense has caused itself a lot of pressure, but then they have some very learned lawyers on the other side who probably may succeed in casting an element of benefit of doubt. But trial will take a longer time because arguments now would be both sides, the reasons for delay and the reasons for disappearing from Kanpur for medical evidence to Delhi, and the reasons for not taking into account all that was, and naming the or recording the FIR as it was at that time. So I think, and by the way, supplementary FIRs can also be registered, as in this case, the name has been added. So it could have been added. Later on, the name could have been excluded in the investigation. So I think it's safer for police to go by the book of the law, the spirit of the law, letter of the law, and then seek justice. Because police is there to do justice to the situation and not save or accuse. That's the domain of the courts.
As a former IPS officer, how important is that FIR when it's first filed? Does it have a bearing? And as you said, supplementary FIRs can also be added. How does the case become strong with that first FIR itself?
First FIR has a very high evidentiary value, but it can be an innocent situation where you may not know and you may not insert a name wrongly. So remember, it's the intention. It's the intention which happens. At that time, there is no information who has done it. You record an FIR as it is, but as soon as you know, you record a supplementary FIR. It has a very high evidentiary value. It is. Remember, it's always the intention behind any work which the police does.
And in this particular case, it was a Lamborghini. Not many people in this country own that kind of Lamborghini. In Kanpur also, very few people would be having a Lamborghini. The registration plates were there. It could have been easily traced.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So that whatever you can do, as soon as incident happens, whether it's the accused or the medical evidence or the confiscation of the vehicle or the statements of the witnesses or the recall of all the evidence which is on CCTV cameras, and you videograph the witnesses right away, the more urgent, more close it is to the incident, higher the evidentiary value for the courts. Because the courts will review all the videos according to the new law. You can videograph everything. So now you can produce those videographs in time. It's real time. So when it's real-time investigation, it certainly has more value. Real-time FIR, real-time CCTV, real-time recording of statements, real-time videographs, real-time medical evidence. So real-time saves a lot of time also of the judges, of the courts in trial. Otherwise, all this goes into arguments for and against, and then that's where the accused get the benefit of doubt.
Now, you have spoken about the kind of procedure that is there. How important is there for the medical test? Because that medical test is something that crucially seemed to have missed the entire opportunity to have that strong FIR.
Yes, it will need now more and more of forensics, because now these urine samples and the blood sample after 4 days, how relevant, how credible, how scientifically proven it would be, whether there were traces of alcohol or not, or the man was epileptic or not, or any other disease, or a heart attack. All this now, see, as I said, it is a lot of pressure now on the medical evidence. So now more evidence of the doctor's time, more time of the doctor. Had it been done, this matter should have been sorted out within the same day, investigation. But now this trial will take you months and years. And then by the time public memory being short, he would probably get the benefit of doubt, because he'll have army of very packed lawyers on one side, and on the other hand, he will have the prosecutors on the other side. But then prosecutors is not just one case at a time. Prosecutors are overwhelmed with lots of other cases as well.
The police, however, maintained that evidence, including CCTV footage, eyewitnesses' account, and videos of bystanders removing a man believed to be Shivam from the driver's seat, clearly shows Shivam was driving at the time of the crash. And the police had initially lodged an FIR against an unidentified driver, which later amended to name Shivam. The car has been seized for forensic examination. However, the Kanpur Police Commissioner has rejected the claims that the driver Mohan was at the driver's seat. Viewers, a lot of questions are currently being raised that why wasn't the medical conducted immediately. Now, viewers, several claims have been made by the family members. They have rejected all these allegations, and the family has been maintaining that Shivam suffers from epilepsy and is undergoing treatment in the national capital, while denying allegations of speeding or intoxication. The Kanpur police, however, have rejected those claims, reiterating that technical and visual evidences places Shivam behind the wheel at that time of the crash. And viewers, according to KK Mishra, Shivam began losing consciousness while returning from civil lines, after which the driver slowed down and an auto rickshaw struck the car. Security personnel in an accompanying SUV allegedly broke the window to rescue him. Now the family has been rejecting all the claims that has been made by the police so far in the investigation. Meanwhile, viewers, Shivam Mishra, the son of tobacco businessman KK Mishra, was arrested today morning from Kanpur 4 days after his speeding Lamborghini crashed into pedestrians and multiple vehicles in the city, and the arrest caps 3 days of confusion and contradictory claims over who was operating the vehicle. Viewers, on the screen you can see the visuals of Shivam Mishra after his arrest have emerged, and the video shows him at a hospital under police custody, making his public appearance since the incident. And in the footage, police officials can be seen holding and assisting him as he walks through the hospital premises, and the video has gone viral on social media. Viewers, according to the Kanpur police, Shivam Mishra's medical tests were conducted after his arrest, and he was produced in a local court today. And the DCP Central Kanpur, Atul Kumar Srivastava, said that they had got this information that Shivam Mishra is in Kanpur, and 5 teams were formed and they arrested him, and he had been presented in court. And in the investigation so far, it has been found that during the accident, Shivam Mishra was driving the car. Viewers, the lawyers who's representing Shivam Mishra said they have moved a surrender plea in the Kanpur court and are looking to get some relief from the local court. Viewers, the incident happened in an upscale part of Kanpur on Sunday afternoon, leaving at least 6 people injured and triggering a massive controversy. And footage emerged 24 hours after the crash, showing bouncers pulling Shivam Mishra out of the driver's seat of the Lamborghini, and locals also can be heard in the background urging people to record videos. Now, viewers, a lot of twists and turns were seen in the case, and one of them was in the case after Shivam Mishra's lawyer Narendra Kumar Yadav had claimed that the permanent driver of the luxury car has taken full responsibility for the accident. Viewers, according to Shivam Kumar's lawyer, driver Mohan had submitted an affidavit stating that he and not Shivam Mishra was behind the wheel when the Lamborghini rammed into pedestrian and vehicles, injuring a man on Sunday evening. Viewers, a lot of twists and turns have happened in the case so far, but finally Shivam Mishra has been arrested by the Kanpur police today morning, and he has been produced before the court, and the medical also has been conducted. And the incident occurred around 3 p.m. on February 8 on the VIP road, where a Lamborghini, a luxury Italian sports car priced at over 10 crore, plowed into pedestrians and other vehicles before coming to a halt after mounting a divider. Now, viewers, an FIR was later filed by one of the injured, an 18-year-old e-rickshaw driver, Mohammad Tawfiq. Now, viewers, Shivam, 35, was presented before the Kanpur court, which sent him to a police remand. And during the hearing, the officials said that Shivam was arrested for non-cooperation in the investigation and evading police. Now, viewers, the case took a dramatic turn a day earlier when a man identified as Mohan claimed to be the designated driver said that he and not Shivam was behind the wheel at the time of the crash.